Wednesday, June 26, 2019. At 1:24 a.m., a user by the name of Bleach Pong uploads a video to r/paranormal detailing a mysterious noise he and his brothers are hearing. It is the sound of someone sifting through Legos, yet when they investigate, they are unable to find anyone. Towards the end of the video, we see a figure move its head. Let's watch the original video.
Dude, I can clearly hear that. Yeah, I hear that loudly. Dude, that is weird. That's that's loud. Yeah, that's very loud. Come in. Come in right now. Shh. What the heck? Dude, there's nothing. What is that coming out? There's nobody up here. There's literally nothing in here. And look how heavy this is. Yeah. Hang on, there's nothing up here. What the crap? There's nothing in here either, look. I could hear it when we got about halfway down the hallway. Yeah, it stopped as we got closer.
I just heard once. Like I came out and heard like shh. That's all I heard.
Yeah, but we heard it when we were sitting there. We were sitting there and we heard
You heard it start?
Yeah, we heard it start and it went for like,
How long ago before you got me?
it probably went for about 10 seconds, 10 or 15 seconds.
If you didn't see the head move, that's okay. I didn't see it either the first time. Yet a user called SleepingLesson did and made a GIF for easy viewing. The occurrence is definitely weird and raises more questions than answers. This is the mystery of the sifting Legos. Let's see what Bleach Pong has to say about it. First of all, I've never believed in ghosts, and don't consider my home to be a creepy place at all. The house was only built around 9 years ago, and as far as I know, the land on it doesn't have a dark history of any kind. However, ever since we moved here, we've experienced some strange things. The weirdest part of what we experienced involves toys. Aside from one time, my brother says he clearly heard our dad calling his name from downstairs, only to find out he was the only one home. One reoccurring theme we've heard tons of times over the years is the sound of someone digging around in this big plastic tub of Lego pieces. When we were kids, we all collected and built Bionicles all the time in our playroom upstairs. The sound of shifting pieces around to look for a part makes a very loud and distinctive noise that everyone in our house became familiar with, but it was common for us to hear it when we were certain that no one was up there. When we got older, we stored our vast collection of Bionicles and a tub of loose parts in a locked closet, and we've continued to hear the noise coming from there every now and then. We have always been confused and weirded out by the sound, but we're never bothered to record the noises, just because everyone in our house has heard it firsthand, and a recording of the sound of Legos in the next room didn't seem like it would interest anyone else. We told a friend about this who thought it was crazy and insisted that we record it next time. Not long after that, both of my brothers were watching TV and heard the sound down the hall. They immediately started recording, and we got pretty decent audio of the noise. We sent the clip to our friend, who showed it to several other people, who all got creeped out and started wanting to spend the night at our house to hear it for themselves. When they came over, our parents heard all the hype about the video and wanted to hear it, so we just Chromecast it to our living room TV so everyone could watch it together. That's when we all noticed that a large Bionicle, it's the one we designed as kids to be huge, so it towers over the store-bought ones, in the back of the closet, turns its head towards us right as we're leaving. No one had noticed it before on phone screens because it's very small, and we all thought the action was over anyways by that point in the video. We immediately went upstairs to check it out and found it in the same position it is in the start of the video. Although, its neck joint is pretty rigid anyway, so we don't think it could have just drooped or fallen. It's definitely pretty eerie. I want to reiterate that we have never felt unsafe in our home. We are not bothered by the things we have experienced, but they are a little strange. Let me know what you think. After some discussion, Bleach Pong decides to edit his post. Edit. Some people have been asking to see the Bionicles and speculating that it's battery powered, but it's definitely not. Anyone who ever built them themselves will recognize the joint pieces in the neck. I took a picture so you can see how it's built, and another with a cereal box for scale. Also, someone made a GIF of the movement since many people weren't able to spot it. After even more discussion, the OP makes another edit. Edit 2. I've also seen people speculating that we've been hearing a mouse running through the parks. Maybe that's possible, but I really doubt it. The sound of the recording isn't as loud as we thought it would be hearing in person, but it sounds like someone is sticking their hand and shifting a large portion of the Legos at the same time. A pause, then the same thing again, just like it does when someone's intentionally digging. I would think that a mouse running across the top would just move a few pieces around. Bleach Pong goes on to make one more edit showing people where in the video the head turn occurs. This is definitely not normal. Digging through the 752 comments on this post shows people begging for a night camera video of the room, people arguing about the motorized movement of the head, people arguing whether or not it's real, but no actual good insight on what's going on. Yet here is something we can, at least, try to prove: the legitimacy of the video. There are many people like user H2 saying, "The head turn was way too purposeful for it to be air or something." And another user, "Can't hear anything at all." To tackle the second argument first, the AC or fan was clearly on during the clip, and that could distort the noise. And the sound of Legos moving could be hard to pick up if you don't know what you're looking for. Here's the sound of me moving some of my old Legos. And here's the sound from the clip. And to counteract the first argument, I think users Bumbleboos and a person with a name I cannot pronounce have this one covered. Bumbleboos speaks up first, saying, "In case anyone reads this, 11-second mark, you can make out the Lego noise is someone digging their hand in a box and moving the Legos around. It stops around the 26-second mark. Some people are saying that the camera lingers a second too long to watch the Bionicle move its head from second 50 to second 58. I don't think this is the case. The brothers are stepping out of the closet and the cameraman is waiting to leave, and it looks like he's also trying to get one last look before he leaves. Have you ever started to get scared and take one last look as you start to walk away, but walk a second later? What happened feels like that. Or I could be wrong, and it's all fake." Then, that person whose name I cannot pronounce chimes in. "If this is a fake, then they are experts at misdirection and video production, with an understanding of their audience on par with the best expert filmmakers. Most fakes just aren't this subtle, and by that, I mean they don't rely on the audience having to concentrate on a fleeting glimpse that lasts merely a split second, could easily be missed, and which has required the viewers to replay the video a few times in order to see it." These arguments definitely prove the legitimacy of the video in question, yet sadly provide no explanation on what's actually happening here. It seems we may never know what happened on the night of June 26. It'll just have to remain a mystery. Thanks for watching. I really wanted to try something spooky, seeing that the October video falls on Halloween. All of my sources will be linked in the description as always. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. As always, I've been It's CO.AG, and I'll see you next month. Happy Halloween, everybody.